Tom here, FlipAnythingUSA. So I'm putting a new roof on this place, as well as this one. Actually, this roof didn't leak. It had hail damage. There were some obvious marks. I know it would come up in a report for anybody that had a banker look at it, which I expect this will be financed by whomever buys it. Not necessarily, may go cash. This one actually has some commercial potential by virtue of the street that it's on. But really, its highest and best use is either, to be honest. On that roofing, I'm having them strip the roof. Sometimes you'll have three roofs, one on top of the other. It gets to be a little too heavy. It's just better and cleaner to rip it off. The roof will look better as well. And I remember we have a little bit of roof damage, or not roof damage, but there's like an irregularity in the plywood that we got to fix on the back side of this. So I'll make sure that gets done. On roofing, there is a ton of money in roofing, and there's a lot of times there's a ton of middlemen in between. And the more you do, the more, like I have as many roofs done a year as a lot of people. Then more guys build homes, okay? Because I have more rentals than most people have homes, and I turn more properties. So you want to get the benefit of being a big buyer, and so you get an account at your roofing supply companies. And then that way, you'll get the best discount on material, just like Lowe's or anybody else. You get a Lowe's card and you're a substantial purchaser, you'll get 5% off everything right off the top. So like this, in this situation here, I had some other bids from some people. I wanted to give a shot at it, and they really didn't get close to what I can do on my own, which is, basically I have roofers that roof for other roofers, okay? They're like subcontracting roofers. So I contacted one of those guys, and he gave me his fee. He's done roofs for me in the past. And then, he just doesn't like to go pay for the material in advance. So I went down, picked up my material, gave him the order, and paid for it. And even if you don't know what to order, if you're an individual, you don't know exactly what to order, the guy that comes out and gives you a figure, he'll give you a material list. And then you can go get it yourself if that's what you want to do. But the main reason I get the best pricing that I can get is because I pay promptly. Okay, really important. If you want to be important to any trade, you pay your bills on time. The businesses that I have that I get paid on, everybody's got 30 days. Well, in this business, generally these guys want to get a check cut as soon as possible. Of course, some of the bigger outfits are more patient, but I generally just, if you got a bill for me, the following day, or I don't like paying on Fridays, but so come Monday, I'll go back and inspect the work that gets done. I want to make sure the work's done right. Then I'll cut a check the following day, or when I say I'll cut a check, I have my office cut a check, because I don't write the checks, but I approve the work and the invoices that come in. But I'll let people text me their invoices, and that's fine. Take a picture of the invoice, send it to me, we'll pay it. But my main thing is getting the job done right. Now you can see these guys, material's not here yet, but what they'll do is they're going to get this thing stripped. They're going to look for any soft wood, meaning damaged plywood. Anything that's soft, they'll rip it off, or my carpenters will jump in and bang down some 1/2 inch and fix it. And then all this stuff they're throwing in the trailer, they'll be getting rid of that stuff. And by the time that stuff's gone, my truck will be pulling up with the material, and then they'll get a ladder and everybody will load the roof, which is not a fun job, but it's one you got to do. But roofs are really important aesthetically, right? And I was going to go with a lighter gray roof on here, but I know for a fact that these trees will dump enough crap on it that it'll end up looking like, it'll look terrible in no time because of the way it stains out, the stuff that comes out there. So I'm going with a little bit darker gray. I think it's going to look great, and it should be done by tomorrow. All right, so my material just came in, and I want to make sure that we got all the right stuff here. So, yeah, you can see we got a number a little bit. Hoods and different things. Some of that I just replaced. I don't know why they got all that, but metal trim here. You don't ever want to use galvanized unless that's the look you want, because galvanized does not paint. It will paint, but it's got to bake in the sun for about 6 or 8 months before it loses its the oil and the sheen that's on it, and then it paints a little better. But paint, if you got to repaint something, paint already painted metal. It takes to paint a lot better. But this one here, I got this metal. It's like a bronze. It'll be closer to the dark trim that I have. So we're getting out of the way so he can get backed up there. Then those guys will be loading that roof. And that's what's happening. All right, so end of the day, I just heard that there's some paint or something's not right. But you can see they got the new roof on. Looks great. I'm already pleased by the way it looks from here. Didn't match the exact metal unless I wanted to paint it. But I picked out this bronze and it looks great. It matches just fine. I'm talking about the metal right here. Looks good. I'm gonna have to find out what they're talking about. Also, you know, you'll see under the eaves here, and they came through a little bit. I told them to shoot short nails, and they didn't. They missed some. Hey, you're supposed to be shooting shorts.
That's a short. That's a more.
They're still coming through a little bit. All right.
Right? It's a more because we try to use an inch, and we go to buy the quarter.
Three-quarter only. All right. And maybe just keep them on the fascia a little bit. You know what I mean?
All right.
A little bit. All right. Thanks. So what we're talking about is you want to shoot short nails.
Oh, sure. You want to paint?
For what? Oh, for paint. Oh, so you're talking about touch-up paint. I'll talk to Ricardo. All right. Okay. I think this is why they're asking for paint now. See, I told them to shoot shorts under the fascia because sometimes you have this shielded. You have it boxed in underneath here. Well, you can see. You see the exposed 2x4 here. You get those between in between the tails here on the overhangs. Well, you can see what happens. Take a look. That's where nail came through, and you can see it knocked out the paint. And believe me, this is nothing compared to how bad it can look. You'll see houses they just riddled. I mean, you just try to go sparingly, and if you can, shoot your short nails. So that's what they're talking about. But my painters will come touch this stuff up, so no big deal. Oh man, we're supposed to do this. So you can see what we got here. Looks great. They had to fix it. Hey Ricardo, the paint you were asking about was to touch up underneath, or something? What were you asking about paint for? Paint. You were asking about paint. Pintura.
Yeah, the paint, we gotta touch the soffit.
Oh, okay, I'll get that.
Because there's more now I could get it, Mr. Because it's not half-inch this deck, this is 3/8.
I know.
Those nails are
Check. Yeah, we're talking about the deck, and I'm on video, and so this is Ricardo, my roofer. You've seen him before. Anyways, the roofing on here, it's good, it's quality from back in the day, but I don't think it's 3/8. It might be 5/16 to be honest. But we're good. Anyways, but you can kind of see we still got a little more roofs to do over here. I mean, this is, and there's the old roof here. So I guess we're gonna do this, the rest of this tomorrow. And we got this here. But yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. What's that? I told you what. That's okay. All right. Oh. Anyways, things are looking good. So, hey, tomorrow, you'll fit tomorrow this and the rest. You paint the shingles? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, sounds good. Thank you. So, anyways, he's a funny guy. If you go back and look at the 3-day deal, he did my roof on the 3-day deal. And anyways, that was a hell of a job. But yeah, so things are good. It's nice to get this done. And hey, please subscribe, comment, and share. Helps the channel. And we'll be back to making deals. I made another offer on 2 office buildings, or 2 warehouses, I should say, today. Found out that I'm second in line on a piece of land. I always tell you, half the time I get my best deals is by not being number 1. I always try to be number 1, but sometimes it's being number 2. And being number 2 means they've been beat up by number 1 and they're ready to make a deal with number 2. And so I'm banging on the door trying to get them to push these guys out of the way and take my offer over the other guys. So I may have a sweet land deal here too. So I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. Please subscribe to my channel, comment, share. Helps the station, helps my program. If you would, please do that. Thanks.